Good morning, good morning. Let me just turn my voice down. How is everyone today? I hope you're all doing well. My name is Rima Bishara, and I'm going to be doing Would You Bend Education Station. So please, when you join, say hello and where you're from. I love knowing where you are all from. And today we're going to be doing something a little bit different than my usual, although I don't have a usual. And we're just waiting for Would You Bend to share us out. I always come on a little bit early just to ensure that Would You Bend has the time to share us out. So say hello and where you're from. I'm located in Boston, Massachusetts, in the USA. And the weather is kind of dreary, dull, cloudy, overcast. So we've got a couple more minutes. So welcome everyone. Good morning, Rennie. How are you? How's the weather? How are you today? Good morning, Trina. Thank you for sprinkling, my friend. I appreciate that. If you see me look down here, it's because I can read better here than I can over there. Good morning, Betty. How are you? Just waiting for Would You Bend to share us out. So we'll give them a few more minutes. And I have to admit, I'm a bit nervous about this today. But then I'm always nervous when I'm on a live. No matter how many I do, I still get nervous. And if you can and don't mind, it doesn't cost anything for you to share us out. It would be great. I really would appreciate that. Thank you, Betty, for doing that. It's 9 o'clock and Would You Bend should be sharing us out any minute. And then we can start. And today we're going to be doing pigments, Posh Chalk pigments. We're probably going to use 4 of them, 4 colors. I haven't quite decided. Thank you for sprinkling, Rennie. I really appreciate that. It helps me out a lot. We'll wait a couple more minutes. Show me some hearts if you've used Would You Bend before. Hi Jane, good morning. How are you? I hope you're well. I am a Would You Bend retailer, and Betty just put in the information for my website. Did Artemis come on? Nope. Okay. Oh, Would You Bend Canada is with us. Good morning. Good morning, Kim. I hope you're well. We're just waiting for Would You Bend. Don't worry, Kim. Yes, you did, and it's out in the mail, Jane. It's waiting for the mailman to pick it up. And I'm sure you will love using it. Would You Bend also has a sister company called Posh Chalk, and they do metallic paste that are amazing, and they do pigments, they do brushes, decoupage paper. Okay, good morning, Would You Bend. I guess we can start. Would You Bend is on, and they've probably shared us out. So, my name is Rima Bishara, for those that don't know me, and I do Education Station every other Wednesday. And today I'm going to turn you down so that I can explain what I'm doing. I have this tray that I have painted, and I made this from a mixture of other colors. It's not a specific color. And I want to stencil it with some of the Would You Bend Posh Chalk pigments. So I'm trying to center it, but I found I wasn't very good at that. So I'm going to try again, and hopefully I can do better. And I put markers here so that I could get ouch, my finger. So I can get this centered. Sorry, sometimes I lose my words. Okay. I just need to move it a little bit more this way. And I think we're okay here. Are we okay here? We can move it this way. And hopefully I have this centered. I did spray this with a mount, and a spray mount that's temporary, so that would help. That would help keep it down. But there are some areas like this that are sticking up, and I might avoid those. And if I do, it's probably, this is how I mask my areas that I don't want stenciled. Oops. And I'm going to show you how you mix the Posh pigments. Now, the Posh pigments are in powder form, like this. And you have to mix them with the infuser, which is specially made for the pigments, and it would come to you in this kind of jar, but I am using it in here because it's easier for me to pour. Now, typically you would put, say, that much, but I'm going to, this color is pale gold, but I'm going to mix with it, oops, some lemon gold, just to change it up a bit. But if you wanted to do one color, that would be fine. And then you add the infuser, and I want you to check out what happens. Do you see how it's turning, oops, to liquid gold? Now I'm going to need a little bit more. And you mix it. It is magical, isn't it, Rennie? Now I've mixed 3 other colors, and I will go through them. And I got some powder on my tray, but that's okay. I'm going to be using stencil brushes. Look, see how it becomes liquid gold, and look at the shine on this. Look at the color. Incredibly amazing. And of course we're going to be, thank you for the hearts. We're going to be using copper, and I've pre-mixed copper. We're going to be using Byzantine gold, which is a bit of a darker classical gold. And we're going to be using some silver. Hi, Laura. So I'm going to move these out of the way and move this like this. Hopefully you can all see. And there are other colors besides the silver, the lemon, the pale gold. There are other colors, but right now these are the ones we're using. And I want to start off with the copper right in the center. And I'm just going to dip my stenciling brush in here. Yeah, that stencil is very pretty, Laura. And then I'm going to offload, because I don't want any of the copper seeping through. And it doesn't have to be exact. So I'm putting these here. Then I'm going to choose some of the gold. This is the gold that we just mixed, which is a mix of pale gold and lemon gold. And I'm going to add some of this here as well. I might have to do another coat of the copper because I don't think I covered enough. And we're going to move to the silver. And I'm just putting my brushes on the side, and there should be, yep, some silver right here that I'm dipping into. And there is no particular reason why I'm doing this way. I'm just, oops, wrong color. But I am adding color. I am going to go over the copper because it didn't give me the coverage I wanted. I was too and maybe go over this a little bit. and just check before I move on to the next. I'm going to take some more copper and add it to here. And I'm holding my stencil down because even though I sprayed it, it's still not enough. And I'm going to use this stencil brush and offload here and add some of the Byzantine gold over some of the copper. And you can do that, you can intermix. So I need the copper for whatever I'm doing to this side, I'm going to attempt to do to this side. And I'm offloading. If you don't offload, what's going to happen is that the paint is going to go under the stencil. And you don't want that. Let me see if I need to add any more. And I want to lift it up to check, but I don't dare. Now I need to remember that I've shortened my design, and if I get some in an area I don't want, it's very easy. I can just paint over it. Good morning, Jane. Did I say good morning to you? And I'm going to do the same here. Oops. Wrong color. It's easy to get confused. And I can't wait to show you the reveal. Let's do some silver. And again, you need to remember to offload. You don't want paint seeping through. That's correct, Betty. Just a little bit more. And I'm just putting this down. More silver. And it's a great way to embellish your projects. I'm going to use some of the Byzantine gold. I just want to make sure that we have everything. And that would be, mean, it doesn't really matter if they're not the same. I hope you stay on for the reveal. And I'm going to use some silver. Now I'm holding this down. This ended up being a mixture of the silver and the copper because I dipped in the wrong place. And any areas that I want recovered, I am going over them. Yeah, I don't want to miss the reveal either. I'm just nervous that I didn't put it right in the center. And take your time when you're doing this. Take your time. There's no rush. I want the pale gold. And there is no reason why no particular reason why I'm doing these colors. It's just random. And I just need to pull this down. Let's do some copper. And I don't think I got it well spaced out. And you can do some areas slightly faded. Now I'm just going to double check this. I want some more silver here. And now I just have to concentrate on the ends and the side. And we did, this is I'm just pulling it down. And I did think about cutting the stencil so that it would fit better. But then I changed my mind. Where is my silver? On the right, on the left, right here. I'll check it out, Betty, in a few seconds. And I am intermixing the colors. And what we've got left is this. And I am nervous about doing this. And I think I did go over, but I can repaint that, so it's not like it's a big deal. And let's do silver here. Just going to get some more. And let's do some Byzantine gold. I'm just hoping that I didn't mess it up by putting the stencil in the wrong place. And I'm going to do my copper. And if there are mistakes, they're fixable. It's not like you can't fix it. We're getting close to the reveal. And I just want to do another coat of this. And yes, expect your fingers, unless you're wearing gloves, to get dirty. Almost there. And I'm a bit weak on my silver here, so I'm just going to go over and cover the areas that I feel are a bit too pale. And we've got one more section here. And I might do this in silver. And something tells me that it's not centered. But if it's not centered, it's no big deal, because I can paint over it and I can redo. Okay, I want to go over the silver here before I remove it. And I'm just double checking. Can you tell I'm trying to avoid doing this, revealing? Now you could have used more colors, less colors. You could have done it in one color. Oh, that's so nice of her, Eladia. Thank you, Eladia. And there's the reveal. I did mess up here, but those I can wipe off. But look how spectacular this looks. So what do you think? Now, what I'm planning to do, but I'll leave that for later, is highlight some of these. Well, not some of them, all of them. So I will keep my pigment and I will use those to highlight the grapes here. And I might then also, oh great, thank you Gwendolyn, thank you Rennie. What I plan on doing is maybe to make it food safe, put some sort of epoxy on top that's food safe, and that way you can put food on it. Thank you. And we'll see, but I need to fix this and this. See how I went over the line, but this was because it was a bit difficult for me to hold down. I know I'm giving you excuses, so I'd like to thank you for joining me. Thank you, Kimberly. I'd like to thank you for joining me, and I thank you, Would You Bend, for having me, and I will see you in 2 weeks. Take care, everyone. Bye.